Like, normally when you date a chick, because, you know, she'll land on her vagine, I'm sure. When you date a chick and you find out that she dated one of your buddies or some guy from high school or something, it oftentimes will bother you. But Clooney, what do you think of that? Is that a plus? Is that a bad thing? I mean,
I feel like it depends what kind of guy you are, because you might be like, oh, it's always George Clooney, or you might be like, Clooney and now me.
Right.
I'm Clooney level.
Yeah, right. You're up to Clooney level.
Right.
And by the way, all you have to do is date her for a week, and then you'll be able to date the level of whoever Clooney's dating.
It's like
at, right?
people move to New York and take a job here for a few years thinking they're going to be paid more, and then they're like, well, I don't know if this still happens, but people used to say that, you know, once you have a job in New York, then you'll always be paid at that level.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be obsessed that he's better endowed than me. That's always been an obsession with me with a girlfriend, like her ex. So, yeah, always check the ethnicity. Like, you know, if she's like black or Italian, go like, we don't need to go out. But if her ex is like, you know, I dated Jackie Chan, it's like, well, you'll love me. You know?
Right.
So that's how I would compare myself to Clooney. I'd want to know what he was packing.
Do you feel like the women you date are usually honest about this?
Yes. Because I can make it dirty. Like, literally, I'll make them tell me while we're fucking, and I like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. It can be. Yeah, I've learned to take what causes me great pain, like being threatened by the ex-boyfriends or whatever, and make it dirty. And once you can make it dirty, it's free.
Mm-hmm. You've turned lemons into almost AIDS.
That's great, yes. It's a way to make lemons into Valtrex.
Yes, well, Brian.
This would be even funnier if Bieber was just in the bathroom.
Yeah, this came back.
Hey, Mom and Dad, what'd I miss?
Somebody, one of my fans, photoshopped a picture of me with his hair on it. It was really fucking creepy. Us standing next to each other. I wish I had it. I wouldn't have said that. Who gives a shit, really?
So, the Church of Latter-day Saints, that's the Mormons, have launched a $1 million advertising blitz in New York City. This is a local story, you guys.
We got a Mormon over here? Oh, yeah, South Park, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought he was saying Southpaw, and I was thinking...
That sounds South
okay.
Park.
Lefty,
yeah.
There's 2 40-foot billboards in Times Square. It's called the I'm a Mormon campaign, which showcases video and print portraits of young, diverse, and energetic Mormons.
Right.
And steers clear of images of missionaries in white shirts and black pants or talk of theology.
So I'm looking at a picture right now in Times Square of the black chick with cornrows and dreadlocks.
She's a Mormon.
She's
an energetic Mormon.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure when they did the photo shoot, she was like, "What the fuck's a Mormon?" Yeah. You know what, bitch? Just give me the $100. Let's go. Hurry up. You get 5 shots.
Yeah, they're trying to get away from the fucking Book of Mormon was great. Did you see it?
Right.
Holy shit. And I hate musicals. Fucking hate them. But wow, was it good. What's that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We heard South Park 8 minutes ago when you
Yeah.
screamed it inappropriately.
The left-handed guy.
Let me just explain. Again, I love all cultures and all nations. We're all brothers, and that's all good. That being said,
yeah.
You turn
Why
on
are you
the
interrupting
TV.
me?
You turn on the TV, and every commercial you see for the home alarm system is some good-looking white guy's 29 who's raping a chick and kicking open the door and busting thing. And then you go to Times Square and you see a black chick who's a Mormon. What the fuck? Did we flip this one around a little bit?
Yeah, really.
It fucking drives me crazy. That burglar. And the thing is, people don't understand what that burglar alarm, white burglar. Of course there's white burglars, but there's not only white burglars.
Right.
But it's like, I'll actually fucking just go on a... Oh, that's the viper. That's the creepy guy from the party.
Yeah, that's the guy from the party.
By the way, he was at the party. He left, and he comes back. Is that the guy? And he's like, "Let me in, whore." It's like, why did you leave the party, stupid? You could have just raped her in the coat room.
He kicked in the door. Yeah, he kicked in the door. I love that commercial. They all look like this. They're like good-looking dudes who haven't shaved in 3 days, and they're coming back.
Yeah, it's
with
like Jeff
vengeance.
Conway in 1988.
Right,
to fucking break into your house.
Summer raping got me some ass.
Well, is it rape if the lead really likes it and his wig falls off? Probably not.
Yeah, they're all. Here's a nice montage of good-looking white guys who are now doing forced entry style robberies. Yeah.
But the black guy in the commercial is actually the helpful guy at the call center going,
Right.
Send the officers right away. Yeah, it really drives me crazy. But nobody gives a shit enough to go on a rant about it. When you're in your personal life and you're talking to people, like, what the fuck are they doing? It's always the same fucking burglar. Like,
no, in my book, I mention this phenomenon where it's just strictly white guys breaking into houses. And by the way, it's not like we don't commit crime,
Sure.
but we do a different kind of crime. It's more
Absolutely.
subtle crime. We steal when you're asleep from your bank account, not so much kicking in the front door with the broken glass and whatnot. But I said it would be really confusing if you had an alien come down to this planet, have them watch TV for a year, and then tour the prison systems. They'd go, wow, are these black criminals stupid? Because the white guys commit 100% of the crime, yet they almost never get caught.
Or maybe they wouldn't know what the prison was. They'd think it was a place of honor. And the guys with the guards were in prison, and the other people were all guarding those few dangerous white people.
So the black guy with his eyeball missing, give me your motherfucking shoes,
Yes.
would be guarding the white guy.
Absolutely. I
Interesting.
fucking love that guy's name was Ali from Scared Straight, by the
Oh,
way.
it was?
I saw that.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, Scared Straight 10 years later, 20 years later. I always watch the updates to see what happened.
Sure. All right.
Scared Straight makes me think of. Did anyone see the Scared Straight, like, I think it was a TV series or something, or documentary with Scott Valentine, who played Nick? This is another Family Ties
we don't
reference.
watch shitty
Yes, I
movies
know,
at all.
but this was.
Oh,
no
yeah,
one saw
yeah.
this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Did he play Justine Bateman's boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh.
But he also starred in an anti-drug campaign.
Great story.
Okay.
That's awesome. That was worth the wait. Listen, do not send her back. She has an eating disorder. She'll be vomiting all night. Please, don't cheer that. Sorry. Yeah, that was a good story. That was awesome. Yeah, white criminals. A lot of white criminals. Mm-hmm.
I just find it hard to believe that no one knows what I'm talking about.
It's that no one cares. It's not that we don't care. There's a difference. Mm-hmm. See
Thank
that?
you.
There you go.
See?
Yeah, the Book of Mormon. All right, so we have black Mormons, and we have white rapists who break into houses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I don't mind a white criminal once in a while. Of course, they
Sure.
exist, but it's when everyone is
Sprinkle
the same.
them in.
It's like sprinkle in a black.
Sprinkle
criminal.
in a black
It's
guy.
okay. Black people
a dusting
understand.
a black guy.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted to hire a black actor, but they were all in prison.
That's right.
I never
Oh, Adam.
Well, no, I'm just.
Oh, or maybe he was just late.
Oh boy, me and Tracy Morgan have to go on tour now.
sorry. But is anybody actually going to believe his PSA? Don't make fun of homosexuals or they'll ruin your fucking life. Sponsored by men who are afraid of being fucked in the ass metaphorically.
So Forbes put out a list of the 27 highest grossing musical acts of the last year.
All right.
Number one is your favorite, U2.
Oh
With
yeah.
195 million.
Bucka 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 bucka. That's every song. If you go, where are they from? Ireland?
Yes.
I get the feeling if I walked around there and said, just pulled guys over on the street and go, "What do you think of Bono? Douchebag." I think we think he's cool. I think they don't like
his
him over
fucking
there.
yellow glasses they've had up
Yeah,
to here. They're fed up
right.
with him and his fucking boring speeches.
All right.
And then there's Bon Jovi,
Ah,
Really?
Really?
125 million.
What about Lady Gaga? I fucking love her.
She's
Wait,
number
how much should Bon Jovi make?
125 million.
Wow. Just out. Wow.
And how much did he donate?
Oh, my grandma. Sorry. Yeah, gave $1 million to Katrina relief.
Did he?
Which
Jesus
is really
Christ.
not that generous considering how much he's making.
That's a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Brian, you've seen Jovi, yes?
Hell yes.
Marginally talented, you say?
Yeah, marginally.
All right. So not 200 million talent, but 125 million talent.
Time has not been kind to Jovi.
It is not.
Not as far as I can tell.
How's he made 125 million? He hasn't put out a new song in a long time, right? It's all just
They
redoing
pack
this-
arenas, man. A lot of cougars out there.
Are-
A lot.
Brian, are you sure this just isn't sour grapes because he's 50 and has a full head of hair and you were balding in the 10th grade?
There's got to be something up with that guy. Come on, you know it.
All right. Sorry. Who else is making a mint?
Elton John, 100 million.
All right.
Michael Bublé.
Why does Elton John have a yard sale every other day if he's so fucking rich? You know, I always feel like
That's
he's
how
selling
he's
his
so
glasses and his platforms and his duck suit and all this kind of stuff. By the way, you want to talk about dip in Purell before you put it on? Like Elton John's duck suit? That thing's going to a kiln before I get into it.
So
You know the thing has a flap. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Front or back? Front
Yeah.
or back flap?
Yeah. It must have been funny, too, where it's like, hey, Elton, you know how you put on about 40 pounds? You know what's really slimming? A duck outfit. Yeah, it's going to be awesome when people look at my gunt hanging out over my webbed feet. It's just great.
He actually won worst outfit to have to shit in.
Right. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd love to shit with just that hat on. How great would it be to fucking drop a deuce in a duck hat?
And by the way, those Ewok guys had been perennial winners of that outfit 10 years running, and then this.
Yeah, he showed up and just stole the crown.
Right. Sorry, where were we?
We were
100 million.
We were at Michael Bublé, who's number 5.
Doesn't he lisp?
He's gay.
He made...
Doesn't he have a weird...
70 million.
$70 fucking million.
Does he lisp?
I was listening to him sing something. I was like, ugh, and then she said... And I'm like, how the fuck does nobody notice this but me? But maybe it wasn't him.
He used to go out with Emily Blunt.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was at Jimmy's party, too.
Tell us more about this party.
Oh, Emily Blunt was there. George Clooney was there.
Demi and Ashton were there,
Demi and
right?
Ashton were there, fresh off their campaign to stop slavery or
Human trafficking.
Listen, I tune out when someone says, we need you to participate. I immediately put my feet up and just undo my belt. You know?
Yeah, exactly. How about some initiative? You want to fuck Demi? Do this.
Right.
Didn't you say that you said something about George Clooney, though? That he was like really nice
He
or
hugged
charming?
me. He was
yeah.
super friendly guy. Yeah. He didn't mean it, but he
Well,
hugged me.
Elizabeth- Elizabeth might have a different story. So after Bublé is Paul McCartney at 67 million, then Black Eyed Peas, then Eagles, then Bieber.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
That's...
What? They didn't even tour, did they? What's going on? Someone should deduct $10 million a year from those asswipes for writing the song "Witchy Woman." I fucking cat's eyes, 9 lives. Oh, okay, we get it. She's a witchy woman. She's a devil queen from New Orleans.
They adjust the ledger at the end of every year. Well, okay, you guys made $150 million on tour, and that's going to cost you $10 million for Witchy Woman.
I imagine it'd be like a deeper than that. It's like, all right, you grossed $100 million, and then there's roadies, transportation, then there's overhead. Oh, witchy woman, there's $10 million. I feel like I'm being punished by that song.
What about
really do.
Hotel California?
Brian and I spoke about this in the airport about 5 hours ago. We've decided these two songs. We've decided there must be a distinction because as we were walking through JFK, I was listening to the Eurythmics "Sweet Dreams" and I almost went and had a seizure. Brian had to shove his wallet into my mouth. I swallowed my tongue. I'm like, this song sucks. It has always sucked. It sucked in 1983. It sucks 30 years later, and I'm having it rammed up my ass. It sucks. Sweet Dreams. Who the fuck likes this song?
I do.
It's
I really
a piece
do.
of shit. You ever go home and listen to it?
No, but I kind of like it.
In an airport?
Yeah, if you're in an airport and it's on, I wouldn't ask the airport to turn it off.
Well, I did. I had him put on some